Alrighty, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So, today I'm going to be showing you the most unique, bizarre, peculiar, cool, unseen before crosshairs in Valorant. We're just going to jump right into the deep end with my favorite crosshair of them all, which is the black dot. Now, this is probably the coolest crosshair out of them all. So, you might be thinking, why is this the coolest crosshair out of them all? Well. Let me show you what you need to do. So, for the black dot, so you need to turn outlines on, opacity, thickness on 1. So then you want to have inner lines and outer lines both on. Opacity on both 0, and then for the outer line length 1. Then outer lines again 0, 1, 0. Basically the exact same for both outer lines and inner lines, and this gives you this beautiful perfect dot crosshair that is black. Now, the reason why this is the coolest crosshair out of them all is because of how unique and customizable this is. So, if I do this, we now have a normal crosshair. A normal black crosshair. Quite literally, just the normal generic crosshair that is now black. I don't know what it is. There's just so much you can do with this crosshair. It's unbelievable. Like, it's so customizable. It's unbelievable, because then you can, if I change these, go back there, turn that to 3, turn that to 2, you got another crosshair. If I make it 4, make that 4, you got another crosshair. Like, you can change this a lot. There's a lot you can do with this one. Now, after crosshair number 2 is what I like to call the diamond crosshair. As you can tell, it is like a diamond. A very generic, childish diamond. But the thing that I find cool about this crosshair is that when you spray, it comes up like a downwards arrow. So it's kind of telling you, oh look, you're spraying, you need to pull down a little bit. So how to get this crosshair, you want both inner lines and outer lines on. So you want the opacity to be 1, then 2, 2, 2. And then opacity 1, 1, 6, 1. Now this is what I like to call the butt plug. So how to get this crosshair, so you want inner lines and outer lines on. Most of these you're going to want both on anyway, so you want it 1, 6, 1, 0, and then you want 1, 2, 3, 2. Color, obviously, for all of these other than the black dot crosshair, the color is all up to you. Now this is probably one of my favorite crosshairs out of them all. Other than the black crosshair, this is probably my next, just because it looks cool. So this is like a star-esque, spiky, weird crosshair. Yeah, I just think it looks quite cool. Again, when you spray, it's kind of like a downwards arrow. Kind of looks like a bat at the same time, upside down. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Now to get this crosshair, again, inner lines and outer lines on. So inner lines 1, 2, 2. Then outer lines 1, 1, 10, 1. Now this crosshair here, I have turned green for a very specific reason. And that is because of the name. I call this one the 4-leaf clover. Why? Because it kind of resembles a 4-leaf clover. And it's also quite a lucky crosshair, because I got an ace straight away using this. Could just be a coincidence that I managed to tap some heads, which is actually most likely what it is. But benefit of the doubt, it was the crosshair, and that is the lucky 4-leaf clover. Now, to get the 4-leaf clover, I would personally say have it on green just to add to the attire, to theme to it. So then again, inner lines and outer lines on. So you want the line opacity to be 1, then 3, then 5, then 3. Outer lines 1, 6, 3, 1. Okay, so the next crosshair is what I like to call the hashtag. Why? Well, it looks like a hashtag. If it was italic, it would look like a hashtag. This crosshair, in my opinion, is very, very cool. It's very good as well. I've used this one multiple times in game, multiple games for a long time, and I really like it. So I personally like it because I like the smaller crosshairs. I like the smaller, thinner, more simple ones, or a dot. So to get this crosshair, you only want inner lines on for this one, and you want it to be 1, 1, 7, then 0. Now onto the last crosshair of the unique crosshair video. This one right here, I wouldn't say is so called as unique as the others, but I enjoy this one, so I think it deserves a spot on this list as one of the most unique crosshairs, as no one really has this. I don't really see people running around with one of these kind of crosshairs. I think it's really cool, and I call it the broken square because it's like a square and all the sides have been taken apart. Now, all you want for this crosshair is outer lines on, no inner lines this time, and you want it to be 1133. Color, again, personal preference, all up to you. But this crosshair is just nice. So this crosshair just fits perfectly over someone's head. So say no matter how far they are, the head will be directly in the crosshair. Like, it is just a very nice crosshair. I think this is one of my favorites. I used this one for a very long time as well. And then when you spray as well with fire and arrow, it turns into like a little U. I just think it's really cool. So if you have enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on, obviously. And again, if you want more crosshairs, more unique crosshairs, I can find them. I can create some. I can get them to you. Let me know what your favorite one down below is. Personally, like I said in the video, mine's the black crosshair. Any variant of the black crosshair, really, as long as it's not too big, that's my favorite. But yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Bye.